Hi, everyone. We're back real quick just to answer a question that came up today in response to one of the other videos that we had posted. And one of our members has asked, what can she do? She's newly married to a husband who is very independent, not used to having a wife, very self-sufficient, does meals, maybe his own laundry, and doesn't really include her. He's not trying to do it in a mean way. He's just not used to having a wife because he's a little bit older. So how would you answer her question as to, what can she do in a feminine and a adorable way to get him to, maybe allow her in a little bit?
I think this is a great one for Bob because he is a man.
Yeah.
Well, from a man's point of view, I think men get into habits, maybe just self-sufficiency habits, and a meal often becomes just a task.
Or even laundry.
Laundry, it's just a task that needs to be done. And I know that before I was married, my meals were often incredibly simple. I just did something to kind of accomplish the task. I wasn't a great chef or anything, so I just make something really quick and easy. And, job done. It's possible he just is in a habit of doing that. But if she were to let him know that she wanted to be more a part of that and take better care of him, not so much, why are you doing that? Let's do this in a critical way.
Or even an instructional way.
Yeah, an instructional way. Just say she wants to be more involved. I would probably go, oh, I didn't think about that.
Because she wants to feel like she's helping to take care of him.
Yeah.
They're together and he may be feeling like he's trying to take care of her.
Can you guys role play that conversation?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I've just come home and I just threw in a pizza.
Perfect. And she comes in.
Quick, and it's easy. It's something I've done before.
We're newly married, and we haven't had this experience before. So because he wouldn't do that now. He wouldn't want a pizza thrown in.
I don't. She started cooking for me, and I thought, wow, this is a whole new world.
How about, let's say you just bought a car and didn't include me?
Yeah, true. Or made a decision.
A money thing, because he's used to making those things by himself.
So how would you guys handle that to help a woman to deal with that?
Huh? Oh,
go ahead.
Guess what?
Hey, I don't know. I just threw in a pizza or bought a car, whatever. What do you think? Aren't you proud of me?
Okay, I'd say, hey, I like to be part of this too, because I like taking care of you, and when we do something like that together, it makes me feel like I'm sort of also helping to take care of you. I know you like taking care of me, but I also want to take care of you and want you to feel that I'm doing a good job.
I thought I was taking care of you by not sort of burdening you with all this stuff.
Aw.
I love so much being with you and all that process. And like cooking, I love to cook, and it makes me feel good to give you something. It makes me feel like I'm just sort of taking care of you.
So you mean it kind of hurts your feelings when I do a pizza?
It's more like I just want to be included as we're a team. We're together.
Okay, well, when I'm hungry, what should I say? Do you want to do the pizza?
Yeah.
What about the car deal?
I got a better idea. How about roast beef and mashed potatoes from scratch?
Oh, that does sound better.
Yeah, that sounds so much
Forget
better.
the pizza.
But the car, I'd say something, because the car is a little bit different than cooking. I would recognize, I realize that you're used to doing these things by yourself, and you're trying to take care of me. But it would sure make me feel good if I was part of that, because we're together.
So you didn't like the color of the car?
Oh, the color is great. I just want to be part of it.
Oh, okay. So it's not the car itself.
No.
You just want to be part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was brilliant. And what a way that could be those two simple, actually one's like a simple scenario and one's like a super big purchase scenario, and both can be equally terrible fights. And you guys just showed how you can, really as the woman holding the key to her own happiness in this situation and not.
Well, you could use childlikeness in that
True.
case too, which was, without me, how could you leave me out?
I love doing that.
How could you leave me out? I'm the girl in this thing. I wanted, you could use childlikeness too. But
I love that.
In this case, this question sounds more like he's used to. He wasn't trying to be insensitive. He's used to doing everything by himself. Being male, he probably thinks he's taking care of her.
Men are more task-oriented.
He probably thinks he's taking care of her, and maybe he should even be admired for taking care of her, taking care of things.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
But I would love to be included a little bit more, because I like to feel like I'm taking care of you too.
I think of things more as a task, and Dixie's more thinking about the relationship. And I think that's where we sometimes get up going in different directions. I don't do it so much intentionally. I'm just focused on accomplishing a particular thing and checking it off my list.
Right.
Okay, I did that.
Yeah.
And she's more thinking about the relationship and how
does everything affect the relationship?
How does everything affect the relationship? And I would say, well, I don't know what that has to do with our relationship.
A woman would understand this.
But she kind of has taught me, I think, how, everything's related to the relationship. In a way, everything's related to everything.
It is.
The way our minds work, the way women's minds work, is everything is connected to everything else. And men, I think we've talked about before, have an ability to compartmentalize. Not that women can't do it, but it's much harder for us to compartmentalize and just shut the door on something and only look at this. Everything is related to everything else, and that's an advantage and a disadvantage. Each of us have our own advantages and disadvantages with that. That's why we make such a good team together.
It's so true. Thank you.
She's taught me a lot about relationships over the years. I have to admit that. She has.
Which is amazing, because he's such a brilliant shrink. So
yes, that's true.
I can't believe I taught him anything.
Yeah, well, I treat it as a task. It's my work.
You guys are great. Thank you so much. And everybody watching, thank you so much for joining us for A Feminine Moment. Please like and share our videos and tell your friends about the Fascinating Womanhood movement. And comment below if you have any other questions. Thanks so much. It's great seeing you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.